Welcome to AAC. So today we have to discuss 20th October 2020 Shift 3 SSC CHSL pure maths questions. Okay, right. So what are the questions we are getting in this shift, and in detail we will discuss. Question number 1. First question: a plus 3b by 2a plus 4b is how much given? 3 by 5 is given, right? Then find a minus b by a plus b. So that is asked, right? So this is a question belongs to algebra. Just cross multiply. What will come? 5a. So multiply 5a plus 15b equal to 3 to 6a plus 12b, right? So it goes that side, becomes a equal to 3b. A equal to 3b means a by b equal to how much? A by b equal to 3 by 1. So a by b equal to 3 by 1. Simply substitute a equal to 3 and b equal to 1 in the given ratio, that is 3 minus 1 by 3 plus 1 means 2 by 4. 2 by 4 means 1 by 2. So a minus b by a plus b, it is in the ratio of 1:2. So option D is the right answer. Okay, right? So simple. One ratio is given, another ratio is asking. From that ratio we are finding a is to b. From a is to b, so whatever we want, that we can find. Okay, right. Next one. Question number 2. So this is the question belongs to geometry. See what is given. The side ST of triangle RST. So which triangle this is? RST. RST is a triangle. RST is a triangle. The side ST is produced to P. So this ST is produced to P, to a point P, such that RTP equal to 115 degrees. RTP is how much? 115 degrees. If angle S equal to 2 by 3 times of capital R, let it be theta. R is theta means if R is theta, S is how much? 2 by 3 theta, right? Then find the measure of R. What is the value of R? That means find the value of theta. Whatever the properties, triangle properties is telling, what exterior angle property? The exterior angle is equal to, sum of the opposite interior angles. That is theta plus 2 by 3 theta equal to how much? 115. Property number 4. Okay, property 4, triangle, fourth property. The exterior angle is equal to sum of the opposite interior angles. From here we have to find theta, that is 5 theta by 3 equal to how much? 115. 5 ones, 523s. So theta equal to how much? 69 degrees. So what is theta? Theta means capital R. Capital R is how much? 69 degrees. So option C is the right answer. C is the right answer. Okay, right. Then question number 3. Question number 3. Again a geometry question is coming. Two circles with center P and Q. Two circles are there with centers P and Q, having radius 7 cm and 3 cm respectively, touch each other externally at a point A. So what happens? Two circles are touching each other externally at a point A. So two circles are there. This is one circle and another circle. So two circles touch each other externally at a point A. So what are the centers? Centers are P and Q. P is one center, Q is another center. What is given? BC is a direct common tangent. What is BC? Is a direct common tangent. So BC is a direct common tangent. Then find the value of BC. Simple, no need of diagram also. What is the direct? If two circles touch each other, then what is the direct common tangent formula? 2 root R1 R2. What is the formula? 2 root R1 R2. When if two circles touch each other externally, everything we know. So 2 root R1. R1 is how much? 7 and R2 is how much? 3. That is 2 root 21. So option C is the right answer. So direct question. So direct common tangent, if two circles touch each other externally, then direct common tangent formula is 2 root R1 R2. What is the general direct common tangent formula? The direct common tangent formula is square root of d square minus R1 minus R2 whole square. So this is direct common tangent formula. So in the direct common tangent, special case is given. What is the special case? Touch each other externally. Whenever touch each other externally, then immediately direct common tangent formula is 2 root R1 R2. 2 root R1 R2. R1 R2 both we know. So directly we can simply substitute the values. Right? Then question number 4. So trigonometry question. So this is a trigonometry question. Just see what is this. Cot A equal to tan 2A minus 45. If A is an acute angle, then tan A is equal to, very simple. What is the condition we discussed? If A plus B equal to 90 degrees. If A plus B equal to 90 degrees, then what happens? Tan A equal to cot B. That means whenever tan equal to cot, you are observing sine equal to cos, secant equal to cosecant, tan equal to cot. Whenever you are observing, what is the condition? Tan equal to cot means the sum of the angles must be equal to how much? 90 degree. So tan equal to cot is there or not? So sum of the angles must be equal to how much? 90 degrees. That is A plus 2A minus 45 equal to how much? 90 degrees. That is 3A equal to how much? 135 degrees. So A is how much? 45 degrees. What is A? A is 45 degrees. What we have to find? Tan A. We have to find tan A. What is tan 45? Tan 45 is 1. So tan 45 value is 1. Okay? Right. So this is the condition you have to know. So if A plus B equal to 90 degrees, tan A equal to cot B. Similarly, sin A equal to cos B. And cosecant A equal to secant A. Secant when condition is A plus B equal to 90 degrees. Similarly, some more conditions we discussed actually. A plus B equal to 45 degrees or 225 degrees. A plus B equal to 90 degrees. A plus B equal to 60 degrees. Conditional formulas we will discuss actually in trigonometry. Out of which one of the conditional problem is given here. So what is that? A plus B equal to 90 degrees. So different conditions we will discuss. A plus B, first we will discuss with A plus B equal to 45 degrees, then A plus B equal to 60 degrees, then A plus B equal to 90 degrees, then A plus B plus C equal to 90 degrees, then A plus B plus C equal to 180 degrees. Like this different conditional, that means trigonometrical conditional formulas we will discuss. Okay. So out of which one of the conditional formula is given here. Right. Then question number 5. Again trigonometry question. Secant B plus tan B equal to R. Then what is the value of secant B minus tan B? Already to secant A plus tan B and secant A minus tan B both are always reciprocal to each other. So secant A plus tan B, secant A minus tan B both are always reciprocals to each other. So secant A plus tan B is R means secant A minus tan B is how much? 1 by R. So option C is the right answer. Direct question. Right. So secant plus tan is R means secant A minus tan is always reciprocal. Okay. Right. Then question number 6. See, algebra question. Now we are getting algebra question. What is that one? X cube plus 27 x cube. Y cube means we can write 3y whole cube plus 64z cube means that we can write 4z whole cube equal to A cube plus B cube plus C cube equal to 3ABC, 3 into x into 3y into 4z. Exactly it is 36xyz or not? Just see 4 3 is 12, 12 3 is 36, 36xy. So it is in the form of A cube plus B cube plus C cube equal to how much? 3ABC. When A cube plus B cube plus C cube, if A cube plus B cube plus C cube equal to 3ABC means what is the condition? Then what happens? A plus B plus C equal to 0 or not? In reverse, if A plus B plus C equal to 0, A cube plus B cube plus C cube equal to 3ABC, or A cube plus B cube plus C cube equal to 3ABC, then also A plus B plus C equal to how much? 0, right? Reciprocal means what is the condition given? A cube plus B cube plus C cube equal to 3ABC is given. 3ABC is given means what is our answer? A plus B plus C equal to 0. What is A? X, B is 3y, C is 4z. That is, then what is the condition? X plus 3y plus 4z equal to 0. So that is the answer. So x plus 3y plus 4z. X plus option D. X plus 3y plus 4z equal to 0, right? So option D is the right answer. Okay, right. Question number 7, again a trigonometry question, just very simple question is given. Secant square, sine square 38 minus cos square 52 is given. Convert cos into sine. So cos square 52 we can write as sine square 38. Sum should be 90. So cos square 52 is, we can write as sine square 38 or not. So sine square 38, sine square 38 both are cancelled. So answer is how much? 0. Option C is the right answer. Small question, very simple question is given. Okay, right. Next one, question number 8. 2 power 25, this is not a pure maths question. Again, it's a number system question. Number system question is coming here. 2 power 25 plus 2 power 26 plus 2 power 27 is divisible by, very simple. What is the common factor here? 2 power 25 is common. If you take 2 power 25, what will be here? 1. Here 25 is taken 1, 2, and 27 means 25 is taken means 4. That is 7 into 2 power 25. 7 into 2 power 25. So 7 into 2 power 25 is 100% divisible by 7. Why? Because multiple is 7 is there. So 7 into 2 power 25 means 100% it is divisible by 7. Okay. So answer is option D. Okay. Right. It's not a pure maths question. It's a number system question. Okay. Right. Next question. Question number 9. See. Again algebra question. So what is given? A plus 2b is given. 2ab is given. We have to find a minus 2b. Right. So a minus modulus of a minus 2 means positive value only we have to take. That's it. So what we know, formula a plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square, formula is how much? 4ab, that we know. A plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square is how much? 4ab we know. So a plus b is there, a minus b is there, ab is there, everything is there. Simply substitute here. So a plus b means a plus 2b whole square minus a minus, that only we have to find, a minus 2b whole square equal to 4ab. 4, a means a, b is how much? B is 2b here, b is right. So for substitute the formulas. Now substitute the values. What is a plus 2b? 10. 10 square minus a minus 2b whole square. This only we have to find. Already we know 2ab. This is 2ab. 2ab value is how much? 9. That is 4 into 9. 9 fours 36. So what is a minus 2b whole square? 100 minus that is 64. That means what is a minus 2b? That is 8. So a minus 2b is how much? 8. A minus 2b is option B is the right answer. Only thing, formula we have to know. This is the formula. That formula we have to. That also it's a basic formula. Question number 10. So next one is mensuration question. What is that? Just say, if the breadth and perimeter of a rectangle are in the ratio of 1:8. Breadth and perimeter of a rectangle are in the ratio of 1:8. Means breadth and perimeter. What is perimeter? 2 into L plus B is how much? 1:8 is given, right? And the area of the rectangle is 363 degrees. Means what is the area formula? Area formula is A equal to L into B is how much? 363. Then find the breadth of the rectangle. Very simple. Just you observe here. So breadth he is asking, right? So 363 L into B. So B we have to find, right? B means compulsory. So it has to, the B L into B product is equal to 363 means 100% the B is a factor of 363 or not? 100%. So length and breadth both are factors of 363 or not? Right? Simply check which number is divisible with 363. That is the right answer. ఏదైతే 360 తో డివైడ్ అవుతుందో that is the right answer. Just see that also this is divided with 11. So B is how much? Option A is the right answer. Directly we can mark. No need to do anything. మనం చేయాల్సిన పని ఏమీ లేదు. So why? Because 363 is divided with 11, right? So how we can write this is 121 into 3, that is 11 into 3, right? So either it should be 121 or 33 or 11. So what is given? So 33 is not there, 11 is not there, sorry 121 is not there. So what is B? B is how much? 11. Directly we can mark. So B is how much? 11. Okay. Problem చేయాలంటే if you want to go for problem means b is to 2 into in place of l, lb equal to how much? 363. b equal to how much? 363 or l equal to how much? L equal to 363 by b. So substitute here. So 363 by b plus b equal to 1 is to 8. Now cross multiply, simplify, then we will get b. Okay. So we will get b. b అనేది వస్తుంది. So ఎంత అవసరం లేదు. This much not required. Simply what you have to do? So b is there. So b should be a factor. So simply check and go for the answer. Okay. Right. Then next one. Again a geometry question. A geometry question. What is that? A tangent at a point P, a tangent at a point A of a circle with center O intersects the diameter PQ of a circle when extended at a point B. What is he's telling? In a circle, what is the diameter? PQ is the diameter, right? PQ is the diameter, the extending part of the diameter as well as the tangent at a point A. So from here, from a tangent at a point A, both are intersecting at B. So both are intersecting at B, right? Then if BAP is 125 degrees, BAP, so this is BAP is how much? 125 degrees. Then find AQB. This value we have to find AQB, right? So first of all, here what are the clues we are identifying? The first clue is diameter. First clue is diameter. Diameter means angle on a semicircle is 90 degrees. Angle on a semicircle is 90 degrees. So what happens here? Angle PAQ is how much? 90 degrees, right? Angle PAQ equal to how much? 90 degrees. What is the angle on a? Angle on semicircle. Angle on semicircle, right? So total 125 degrees. This is 90 means remaining is how much? Remaining is 35 degrees. So this part is how much? 35 degrees, right? What is asking? Angle AQB, right? AQP, sorry. AQP is asking, whatever. So AQP, this theta value, this side he is asking, not B, P is asking. So this side is asking, right? Next, what is the next theorem we have to know? That is alternate segment theorem. What alternate segment theorem says? The angle made by the tangent and chord is always equal to angle made by the same chord on the alternate segment. That means angle BAQ and angle APQ both are always equal. What alternate segment theorem says? The angle made by the tangent and a chord is that angle. What is the angle it is forming? That angle is always equal to angle made by the same chord. What is the chord? Chord is AQ on the alternate segment. So it is forming on the minor. So in major, where it is forming at P. So that is 35 means this is also 35. So by alternate segment theorem, what will come? Angle BAQ equal to angle BAQ equal to angle APQ is how much? 35 degrees. Which theorem? Alternate segment theorem. Over, right? So 90, 35, theta means the sum of three angles is 90 degrees. So theta is how much? 55 degrees. Or else you have to write 90 plus 35 plus theta equal to how much? 180. So theta equal to how much? 55 degrees. So answer is how much? Option B is the right answer. So two theorems are involved here. What is the first theorem? First theorem is angle on a semicircle is 90 degrees. What is the second theorem? Second theorem is alternate segment theorem. So two theorems are involved here, right? Next question, see. Again, it's an algebra question. See, what is given? 2x whole square plus y square equal to how much? 40. Xy is given. Then find 2x plus y, right? What is 2x plus y whole square formula? A plus b whole square formula. A plus b whole square formula, a square, that is 2x whole square, plus b square, plus 2ab, that is 2 into 2x into y, right? Everything we know, we have to find 2x plus y, right? What is 2x square? 2x whole square plus y square, that is 40, plus what is xy? Xy is how much? 6. 6 4 6 24, that is how much? 64. So what is 2x plus y? 2x plus y is square root of 64 means how much? 8. So what is the answer? Option C is the right answer. So 8 is the right answer. Okay. Again, geometry question. Geometry question came. So what is that? Centroid. The centroid of an equilateral triangle. It's a which triangle? Equilateral triangle. In equilateral triangle, all sides are equal, right? So in an equilateral triangle, PQR, in equilateral triangle PQR, right? PQR, what is PQ? 18, 18, 18. L is the centroid. What is telling? L is the centroid. Then what is PL? What is PL? Let it be, I am drawing M. So what is M? M is a median altitude in an equilateral triangle. What is the specialty? In equilateral triangle, if an altitude is drawn, this is not an altitude, that is an angular bisector, that is median, that is perpendicular bisector, that is altitude, everything, right? So PM is an altitude also. What is a PM altitude? So what is the height of an equilateral triangle? Root 3 by 2. That is root 3 by 2 into A is how much? 18. That is how much? 9 root 3. So height is how much? 9 root 3. PM is 9 root 3, but he is not asking PM, he is asking PL. How the centroid divides? Centroid divides the median, it divides in the ratio of 2:1. Why? Because equilateral triangle, median, height, everything is same. So the centroid divides the median in the ratio of 2:1. It divides in the ratio of 2:1. So PL equal to 2 by 3 of 9 root 3. That is 1/3 means 6 root 3. So what is the value of PL? 6 root 3. So 6 root 3 is the right answer. Okay, right? So by this this part is over. So what are the questions we are discussing in this shift? Okay, right? In next class we'll go for the next shift problems. Okay, right? Thank you.